Boats are so inexorably bound up with the concept of painting water, and I know so many people have difficulty in getting all the curves and the angles and the shapes right of various types of boats. And it doesn't matter whether it's a rowing boat like this, a fishing boat, or a bigger boat in a sort of a more industrial type of landscape. But before we go any further, let's have a look at a very simple technique just using the number 8 that will give you a good start into drawing an accurately shaped boat. And it doesn't matter whether it's a rowing boat or the fishing boat or the ocean going tanker. Having drawn the figure 8, let's now create a little rowing boat. If we take the nose or the bows of the rowing boat like that, run a line that roughly lines up with this top part here, and then bring it in like that, and then crucially we rub out this line. You can see very simply how we've created a rowing boat. And if you want to put a flat stern, a flattish stern there, you could put an angle in like that. And then we just rub that line out there and that one there like that. At the front it starts at an angle, but by the time it gets to the rear end of the wheelhouse, it's straightened itself up again, so it's almost like a bucket shape at the front, and at the back end it's gone straight again. And we'll just put a little bit of shadow on for now, a little bit of shading just to give it a little bit of light and dark. Oh, and what we mustn't forget, very characterful of these boats, are these fenders, brightly coloured fenders. Okay, you can see how easy that is with a little bit of practice, again just by using the number 8. Now if you wanted to, you could turn this one, this number 8, into a much bigger ocean going ship. Let's do something like that, just by taking those lines out there, that we can very quickly and easily turn it into a huge, one of these huge slab-sided container ships. There's a red rust, it usually turns to rust fairly quickly, painted area where they have the plimsoll line, so they can show and check how heavily the boat is laden. They always have these massive, huge great anchors, don't they? Goodness knows how many tons the anchor must weigh. Now you can see the way the paint, or in this case the shading, needs to go to create that outward facing the bows there like that. A little bit of light catching on this side, for example, and then as it gets further round to the flat side of the ship, then you get this sort of lighter area that you get on the where it's more slab-sided. Some little dock workers there like that. They're just little lines, but it all helps to give a sense of scale. Right, the point I want to make is that whether you're drawing a super tanker or a container ship like this, or a little tiny rowing boat like that, the elongated figure of 8 like that will give you the basic outline of a ship to get you going. Right, now I think anyone can draw an oblong like that, 4 straight lines. If you need to, use a ruler, don't worry about it. And then from roughly halfway up the oblong to the centre at the top, do a couple of curved lines like that. And what have you got? You've got what looks for all the world like a church window. And it's that church window that is going to provide the basis for your ship. All that it needs is to lay the church window on its side somewhere like that. You could lay it like that. Draw a vertical line approximately the depth of the hull. Another parallel line like that. Now to some people that might look like a flat iron without the handle to iron your clothes, but to me that looks like a ship, or it will in a minute.